First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Now listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard him, go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. We got an array of content that's coming out that you will be thoroughly entertained by. As you can see by the content that's previously been released, you're entertained by. It's only gonna get better. I'm telling you, there is only up to go. And we wanna thank y'all for rocking with us, man, and listening to the awareness that we're bringing about prison life. So go to where again, bro?
Go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
YouTube at Tales from the Jails, and please become a member.
I want to welcome everybody to another episode of Tales from the Jails. We're here live in Parliament, USA, TNS Media Group with the team and the family. I got my counterpart here with me, Mr. Brahim Jackson, as usual. But we got some special guests today from Trenton, New Jersey. I just said that, there's criminals everywhere, and some of them got very pretty faces. So thank y'all for coming on to the show. Can I tell the people who y'all are today?
Thank you for having us. I'm Sherilyn, and like you said, we're from Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay.
And I'm Ella, and we have a podcast called Queens Off Script.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm from Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay. Now let's get to it. So, y'all did time. Was y'all like cold D's or?
No.
Okay.
No, two separate times.
Okay, so
we get two different stories.
Right.
So who want to go first? Let's go. Let's get it. Who want to
You
go first?
I'm always going first.
What did you do?
Well, I used to work for the state.
Okay.
And so they charged me with
Put your mic a little close to you if you can.
false impersonation was my actual cop out.
Okay.
But I had identity theft. I had bribery. I pretty much got set up. I had a person with a wire on me that was from the streets. That, I thought that. But you know what? You gotta believe when people say people are rats.
Yeah.
Even if you don't see their paperwork, you gotta believe some truth about it because that was what was going on in the streets. That he was, setting people up and doing things like that. And from my mindset, for the street mindset, I was looking like I'm gonna get his ass. So it wasn't like I was trying to sell him anything.
Yeah.
But because that's what he was on to with the wire, and because I worked for the state, that's how I got caught up. But he was wearing a wire.
Wow.
Like if I was a big kingpin or some shit, you would think.
Wow. Yeah. So you did Fed time?
I did not. I did state time.
Oh, state time. Wow.
Thank God,
How much time you did?
I could have done Fed time if it would have, if the charges that I was being charged with stuck, but because I didn't have a record, everything got downgraded, and that's what I got, false impersonation. So when I got to jail, the CEOs was like, "Who the hell you was impersonating?" He thought I was impersonating somebody. I'm like, no, that's just what I copped out to.
Oh wow. How much time you did?
I did 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah, but
was
it felt
it
like a long time. Because I got locked up around the holidays, so everything was moving slow motion. So it was feeling like forever to even get to the next step because I was gonna go out on a program. So they were trying to get me out on ISP. So that kind of cut my time a little shorter.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But if I didn't, and also what people don't know, I was pregnant at the time. I was 5.5 months pregnant when I got incarcerated, and that was a big stress on me because I thought I was gonna have my baby in there. So.
Oh wow.
But Allah is good. I had my baby out here, so.
Oh wow.
I didn't get to experience that, thank God. But it wasn't easy being pregnant and being in a big state prison with a lot of weirdos.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird people in there.
So they about to cut you off. They sent you to state prison, not just the county, but prison.
So I went to the county. I was there for 2 months maybe, and then I got shipped out to the state.
Pregnant and everything.
Just to smell the air.
Pretty much.
It got right out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I would, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, people don't know like the shit that you encounter in there. You know,
During,
like,
during the time that you
time.
walked with, so
Yeah, and
you
being
remember some
pregnant.
things vividly
Yeah.
from in there? What some of the things that you experienced doing that?
So, one of the major experiences, I had a CO that was like gay, and I don't know what it was.
Male or female?
It was a female, and I don't know if she liked me or what vendetta she had against women, but she gave me hell. She used to, like, the COs used to fuck with me, so they used to give me extra padding for my bed, you know, because I'm pregnant. You know, you sleeping on a little thin pad on these metal beds, you know what I mean? So they used to look out for me because they know I didn't belong there. You know, you could tell, you know, from different people that's there. So the COs used to be like, "What you in here for?" You know, they used to fuck with me. So a lot of the girls that was there was missing teeth, crack kids, dope fiends. So here I come. They like, you know, they like, where the hell, what's going on? What you here for? So, you know, a lot of COs looked out for me, but this one lady, she used to give me hell. Every time the CO used to give me an extra padding for my bed, she would take it away. Like, you ain't getting no special treatment here. And, you know, and I used to tell her, like, oh, the captain just gave me this. She said, "I don't give a f about the captain giving you shit. I run this tier right here." Yeah. So I went back and told him. He said, "Oh yeah." They gave her hell after that.
Wow.
She used to take my mattress like 3 or 4 times. I had an issue with her about it. But after a while, she, you know, she had no choice but to bow down. But she gave me hell. She really did.
Now, what about you? What you get going for? You feel like you did some hard time, like you know, like some years.
Well, when I caught my case, it was they got me for it wasn't no conspiracy case. It was they got me for drug trafficking and intent to distribute. When they raided my house, they found like a half a key in there.
Hard or soft?
Soft, thank God.
Okay.
It was a half a key of soft. So I literally was, you know how it be. You be in a relationship with a guy, you go to jail, you try to step up to the plate. So I was like, I just jumped straight off the porch. I was selling like, you know, a lot of drugs, like, and it was only for a little while, but somebody told on me. It was a guy, like, when I got my paperwork, I had like 3 CIs. So somebody told on me and told them that I go get drugs from New York every Wednesday. So it happened to be like one Wednesday, I was on my way to take my daughter to drop her off at daycare. And it just kept seeing this one car kept following me. And I'm like, I feel like I'm being followed. You know how your antennas go up.
Yeah.
So I'm steady driving, but I keep running into this one truck. And then I happen to like get away from them. And then later on that night, somebody called me and said that my house was surrounded, like a lot of cops. Like, what was you doing out there? I'm like, nothing. So I'm kind of figuring out, like, what was I doing? Like, you know, I just thinking that I'm doing everything right. I'm not out there like that. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And they raided my house, and when they got the search warrant, I went on the run for like a month. I got missing. Like, I was so scared I was going for like a month. So they my brother and them, they had got the search warrant, and it said United States District Court. So they like, this the feds. I'm like, oh my God, the feds, I ain't never come home. So I went on a run for like a month. But my apartment that I lived in, that they found the drugs in, because they found like $10,000 cash in the safe, and then they found that half a key powder. So
okay.
No, yeah.
Okay.
No, thank God.
Yeah.
I probably been under the jail. But they had said that the apartment was in my mom's name. So they kept harassing my mom and telling her like they're gonna lock her up because the apartment's in her name. I had never had no mail going there or nothing. But if I didn't turn myself in, so my mom crying like, come turn yourself in, you know.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, my mom like
lock your mom up. Somebody gonna get
somebody gonna get this
case. We want you to take it, but go ahead though. With your mom crying.
Yeah, so they calling my mom, she crying, like they like tell her to turn herself in. They like, oh, we know her dad live in Virginia. They ain't know where I was at. Like I really like it. So I was like, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do because I don't want my mom to get caught up in nothing that I had going on. And it wasn't even for me. It's like trying to be loyal to people. So I just I called them. They left the card. Told my mom to call them, for me to call them. So I called them, and
You want to scared?
oh my God, what?
Like, was you like, had that, because I had a caller feeling like that. They said they gave the card to somebody and was like, yeah, tell them to call us. So how that was? Did you call the same day you got the card?
No. I ain't called the same day. I contemplated.
You like,
I'm
like,
because you always like, I grew up in the era where, you listen to the rappers Big and them and everybody saying they only fear 3 letters, the FBI or DEA. So when they said it was the feds, I'm like, the feds? Like, I've never been in trouble before in my life. When we was young, we probably went to jail for shoplifting, caught a little shoplifting charge, municipal. But when they said the feds, I'm like, the feds don't come get nobody. We read about people who want to do 10 years or more because they don't go by years.
Because it's not funny, but I'm like, it's the truth.
It's the truth.
Like, wow.
Like, they don't go by like years. It's months, like 48. And I'm calculating like, oh no. So I'm just like, oh my God. So I'm like, and my mom so one day I called my sister and they was there.
You still free?
I'm free. I'm on the run. So I called my sister, and my sister don't let them know that I'm on the phone. They on the door, banging on the door. My mom there. My sister opened the door, but they don't know I'm on the phone. I'm listening to everything, and my mom crying. They tell her like, yeah, tell your daughter to turn herself in, because we know this apartment in your name, but we know you ain't had nothing to do with it. Just tell her, we looking for her. Like it's best for her to turn herself in. Like they was going hard. Like, we know her dad lived in Virginia, but I was never going there. Like, I don't want to take what I got going on to my dad in them house, So I was just like, they was like, here go your car. So I'm hearing, so I'm like, you know what? So I thought about it. I got a couple of things set up. Like, I know they said the feds don't give a bell, but I got good people behind me. Like, if you go, we gonna bail you out, whatever. So I had to get things in order because I'm like, I don't know what to expect. I got a daughter. My daughter just turned 6. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I know if the feds coming, I'm going to jail.
That's what you do.
I do that.
It's time to go to jail.
It's time to go to jail. So I called them, and I just was like,
by yourself when you called them, you had some support with you.
No, I had support.
You're all sitting around the phone while you make the call. Wow.
I had support because it was like, when I say I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. And the guys that, that had me, that I was with, man, I take my hat off to them because they had their own motion going on. Like, they whole empire, everything they had going on could have, like, the older brother was telling the brother, like, yo, what is you doing? Like, you jeopardizing what we got going on. But, when you a good person, people sometimes they'll put, they like, I can't turn my back. Like, they really held me down. Like, and I take my hat off to them because they could have, even though later down the line, the feds came and wiped their whole clique out. But at the time, like, they put everything on front line for me. Like, and I'm always going to have that respect for them. And he was like, so what you want to do? I was like, I don't want to get y'all caught up. I don't got nowhere to go. So I got to get it over with because if I don't go now, I'm going to make it worse for myself because they not going to stop looking for me. And everybody was kind of shocked, like, how did you even get away from them? I was like, well, I don't even know, but I called them and they was like, oh, you a hard person to catch up with. And I'm like, yeah. They was like, well, where are you? I'm like, I'll meet y'all somewhere. So the person that dropped me off, I didn't call them until he was like far out of sight. Because with the feds, once you mention a person's name, even if you don't have no intention on, putting them in your case, conspiracy is their thing. They don't even have to find drugs, which I know you guys. Conspiracy go a long way.
Ghosts do.
What?
All they need is somebody to tell them, oh man, are we using that?
Right.
Without no physical proof.
No, exactly. So I had to make sure he was out of the clear, gone, and then I made the call.
Okay. So what you was sitting in the car?
They had a project down South Trenton back then. Okay. So I got dropped off in the back of the projects because the federal courthouse for Trenton, we the capital. So the courthouse is right literally on East State Street, downtown, 10 minutes away from where I'm at. So I made sure he was gone, and then I made the call, and they came and got me.
How was it? How did they pull up? Did they pull up aggressive?
Actually, when they pulled up, I was sitting on the curb because I got dropped off. I was sitting on the curb, heart beating, like, oh my God, like, man, listen. You would have thought I really had like some.
Shot at the president or something.
Man, listen, they rolled up. They had me like surrounded, like it was like one here, one in the middle. I'm like, I called y'all, so like, I'm going over here, like, and they like, you a hard person to catch up with, this and that. Like, where was you at? Like, I really was gonna tell y'all where I was at.
Oh yeah, I was
So they handcuffed me and they took me to the federal holding cell in Trenton. And a different thing, like with the feds, is you go to court to see the magistrate judge the same day.
Yes, you do. Yes,
So,
you do. That's something with the state.
Yeah, so I went to go see the judge that day because it was in the morning. Because everybody was like, you turn yourself in the morning, you know, if they do give you whatever, it's gonna happen. So I turned myself in the morning, and the judge, she was nice. She gave me bond, but it was cash, bond, or property, and it had to have like a surety hearing to make sure that it wasn't drug related. So the crazy thing is, everybody always screaming that the feds don't give bail. That's a lie.
Well, I scream that too because I've never seen nobody give cash bail anyway.
Right.
Now, but they do give it out.
They do.
Certain
But see,
cases.
I think. The thing with people, because I just want to put that out there to make it clear, because everybody always think that if you get a Fed charge and you come home, you done ratted on somebody. That's not true.
No, that's not true at all.
So I'm living proof, and I'm sitting here telling y'all on this podcast, like, I got a bond.
Right.
It was $150,000 cash, but I got a bond.
And you're the first person that I had up here, and we had up here that been in federal custody that made bond.
Yeah. So my bond was $150,000 cash bond.
Wow.
And I had to go into the custody of somebody that didn't have a record.
Oh, so
it wasn't like they let me just I had to go into care. Somebody had to be responsible for me.
Oh yeah.
So somebody
it ain't just you paying the bill. Okay, we get with you in this court thing.
Yeah. Right.
It's a little further than that.
Right. So somebody had to literally sign papers that they were responsible for me.
Wow.
And the person couldn't have a record, couldn't have nothing. So you gotta look at it like, I got good friends. Like, we ain't strict people. We just got caught up. My friend, she worked actually for the court. Okay. So she was a court clerk. So she signed.
Court clerk?
No, she was a federal court, like at Trenton Municipal Court.
Okay.
Like she was a court clerk for the judge.
Right.
So she signed for me to come home. But the guys that I was telling y'all about, they posted my bail. Right. $150,000. Like, that came through. Because I think a lot of people probably were scared, like,
she gonna tell. She gonna tell. We going to jail.
Yeah.
Right. So it was like, yo.
I'd have been thinking that. Like, hold up. Let me get her out.
Right.
Yeah, we talking about with the feds there, man. Hold up, man.
Right. So it was kind of crazy because everybody was nervous.
I can imagine.
Nervous. They was shaking and they was nervous. So it was like anything that I needed, it was not a problem. But I wasn't going to tell, like, because
But you don't know that though. Like when you in the streets and you understand like the pressure of, like for men, it's hard on men. So just imagine like a female, you're like, oh, listen.
And we all make females. Yeah. I know I am. And that's just I'm like, especially if we got away and they got her, like, yeah, somebody coming in.
But you know what? It's a lot of harder women out here than some men.
But I don't want to make it a debate.
Yeah,
I was wrong for thinking that. But in my mind, I'm like,
that's how you
women is more sturdier.
Yeah.
But I know men, women more sturdier than men to me.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying this is a fact.
Yeah.
But the average Joe that's coming in the feds and he got a woman with him on the case and they separate him. In his mind, oh my goodness.
Yes.
I know damn well I should have left her at that school with that chicken, macaroni and cheese. Whatever she is, with a cake with me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it like, oh my God, a woman going.
Yeah.
No, you just like, yeah, she's supposed
But
to
that's
be
what you
with my
think,
mind
yeah.
under the crib.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're right.
You'd be surprised the men that get caught up under pressure. That
because
can't take
men,
the pressure.
because you're right, because we had talked to some women that have like did time but didn't tell, like
Yeah,
Naima
didn't tell.
didn't
Yeah,
tell.
didn't tell.
And then the men be telling. Like it'd be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be the opposite. That's why I say.
Like you
Then when I
better.
go down.
You know, but not to cut you off, but you
When
know,
your mic up to you when we get, because we gotta hear you. I want them to hear everything you talk
the
about.
thing that people don't realize, like when they get in there and them crackers put that pressure on them, a lot of men, they don't even be knowing half of the shit that really happened. It really be about them talking. Yeah. Like they be trying to put the pieces together, but they get the pressure and they be like, damn, I gotta say something. I gotta put somebody in it. And now you add it to the story. Right. Now you add it to whatever they do know.
Exactly.
And so, but women, like not all women, but some women that have been under that pressure, they're kind of smart. They're like, bitch, no, you don't know what the hell going on.
No,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
But let me tell you, in my situation, it was so deep. It was so deep because the guy that I was dealing with, that I actually caught the charge because they wanted him. They did me so dirty, like every time. Okay, so fast forward. I posted bail. I got out. I'm gonna tell y'all, I was on house arrest, right?
I'm quite sure they don't let you walk.
No, but I ain't gonna tell you. I had friends that kept telling me that I was going back to the feds, like they was coming to get me.
Like they gonna revoke your bail.
Yeah. So I took the bracelet off.
Oh wow, they tricked you. They tricked you out.
They tricked me out my spot. I was
so
home,
now they coming to get you.
I was home for 2 months.
Wow, so now this is a hell of a spin right here.
Yeah, I was home for 2 months. $150,000.
See,
did they keep the money though?
Yeah, they keeping that. You got that would have hurt me.
They kept the money until the case is over.
Oh, so they released it.
They released the money.
Oh, I thought that you violate.
It wasn't in the. But the crazy thing is, I took it off, but I put it back on. But if I tell you,
you got the hold up, man.
Hold on.
I took it out to go to a party, right?
What?
Man, they said I was going back to jail. I went out with a bang, and they tricked me on my spot. Like I
hold up, so you took it off.
Like
they don't know.
Like they don't know. I didn't cut it. They had like screws, but I didn't know that.
Yeah,
once you did, they know it. So guess how they played me. After I took it off,
I partied
all night. I had a good time.
They won't put it back on.
No, but let me tell you how deep it is. Like in my town, like it's like a hate. Like oh my god, they said they had so many phone calls. It was people calling them, telling them that I was out.
You don't know she here.
But why would you even right? So they waited. It was
so they tricked you out like they didn't even know you did it.
They tricked me out. I think I'm good. I think I'm good,
you
right?
You tricked them, put the joint back on.
Put it back on and everything. I go. I'm chilling the whole week and I'm thinking I'm good.
Base it back on and off.
Monday, they told me to come down here. No, but let me tell you how they did it. I went Monday morning, right? My mom came into me. I never told my mom I took the bracelet or she would have had a heart attack. I went down there Monday morning, right?
Hold on, let me stop. Right. Do you think it's for this?
I kind of do. Like, yeah, but I kind of do what I'm thinking is like because I'm supposed to report every Monday.
Oh, all right, so it was I would have definitely got to it.
So I goes down there and I'm thinking like I put the bracelet back on because I'm all dumb. I don't know nothing about this. So they got like these things. Once you unsnap it, they could tell that it was tampered with. Guess how they hit me off? They came, they checked it, and I'm thinking I'm safe because they let me go. Tuesday morning.
Oh, so they let you go. You went there Monday, and they didn't say nothing to you about it.
You ready to do it again to your mama? Do it
again?
No,
it was one and done. I thought I was slick. I thought I got away with it. It was one and done. I thought I got away with it. I ain't doing that again.
You ain't gonna never catch.
Exactly. But Tuesday morning, it was knocking on the door.
Hold on. So what you doing Tuesday morning?
I'm sleeping in the morning. It's like 7:30 in the morning. You need to buzz the bell to get in. I hear them buzz the bell.
You know that's them.
I don't know. I look out the window. Oh my God, it's two plain like suits. They got suits on. Yeah, the marshals. They come in the suits. Two marshals. They came. They was like, they locked me up. Took me down to.
Did they tell you why they was locking you up?
No, but I had a feeling. They took me down to the federal probation is inside the court, and my probation officer, like the monitor person, she was like, you took your bracelet off. I couldn't say nothing. My mom looked at me. She was like, "You did what?" I felt so stupid because at the end of the day, like I really wouldn't have did that, but it was so many people like saying, "Oh, you about to catch a new indictment because of this and this and that." So they really tricked me out my spot. So I'm thinking like, if I'm going to jail, like I'm gonna go have me fun But that never wasn't the case. And when I got locked up, they sent me to Monmouth County. That's where they hold people at in Jersey for feds.
Right.
I was in Monmouth County. And when I tell you they had me in the county first of all for 2 years.
Damn.
So you could have been on the street. But
On
I
the
ain't
street.
gonna ride. Go ahead.
Don't round me up. Don't round me up.
You could have been on the street.
I could have been on the street for
claimed
a
never,
whole 2 years.
Go ahead. Wait
So let me
the
tell
trial.
you, waiting every day they call me down to. Every day I'm thinking I'm about to go to court. They calling me. They like, oh, they taking me up to a room. They got the meeting. So it's my lawyer, me, the district attorney, and the agents that locked me up. They playing deep. They got a phone conversation. Now the guy I was in a relationship with. They had phone conversations, his visitor list. Cause what happened was, I was going to visit him, and one day, how it all started, I'm gonna push y'all back. How I really got under investigation. Like I think I probably was already under investigation, but I forgot to tell y'all how the investigation initiated. I had made a sale, but I didn't. The money must have had
Oh, the residue.
on it. I went to go see him in
They make
jail.
you do that thing with your hand.
They did the ion scanner. The shit started going on. Beep, 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 beep.
While you on the visit.
While I went to the visit, so I couldn't go. So they had the dog search my car and everything. And they took me in a trailer that's in the back of the jail. They took me in a trailer. So I was already under investigation. So the whole time they talking to me, they on the phone with somebody. So whatever I'm saying, they telling them to ask me questions. Wow. So he was already under investigation in jail. They listening to his phone calls. And when I came, it was saying that I was bringing drugs in. So with that thing beeping, it looked like
bringing drugs in. Yeah.
But they didn't find no drugs because I wasn't bringing the drugs in that day. But you know how you have that feeling that everything. You know how everything tell you it be like you get the signs, you feel it in your gut like something ain't right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go visit them. Like I felt it like the energy. It was just like I don't want to go. My daughter was sick, and you know how they keep begging like just come. Like you know I ain't seen this and that. So your loyalty overweigh your common sense and your logic, and I went. But that's how the initial investigation started. Because that day, the next day was the day they was following me. Wow. So
they was following you after that.
Wow. Yeah. Because they kind of figure once they had this thing in their hand, they kind of figured he was doing a transaction.
Yeah. So when they kept calling me to come in, they kept having meetings. They had his phone conversations from where he was in jail, and they had his visitor list, which was crazy. Now when I went to jail. Like the week after, he has another woman come to see him.
But they let you know.
They let me know all this.
Or you said, hold up. So they came to you and was like, you know he getting visits.
Yeah.
They hoping this is
but then it get deeper. They have phone conversations with
these is agents.
It's not only the agents, the district attorney. She acted like she had a vendetta. She was like, oh, when we raided her house, she got all these designer pocketbooks, all this. Like, because when they wanted to confiscate everything in the house, but when they went back, my mom and them had moved everything out. Yeah. Like everything was gone. Yeah. So when they came back, wasn't nothing there. They couldn't confiscate nothing. Yeah. But they had his phone conversations where he was literally telling people that I was in jail for other niggas. They had nothing to do with him. Like,
and they let you listen to it?
Oh my God.
They
tell you.
I know it made you hurt.
Oh my God. I was so.
They let you. What was they telling you? Like, listen to this.
I had the gas face. They was like, we know it ain't you. We know it ain't
you.
They was like, we know it ain't you. They literally told me out there about Raleigh. They told me, they said, if you tell us, we'll let you go right now. They was like, we will let you go right now. Won't nobody know you got locked up.
And they would have kept their word.
They said, we'll let you go right now. We just need you to say, listen to him. He don't care about you. Even my lawyer's sitting here like, you think he'll do this for you?
Your lawyer?
My lawyer telling me this. My lawyer, because my lawyer, you know I'm got the game face. My lawyer, I had a hood lawyer. Like, he was like the neighborhood hood lawyer. Like, he ain't sugarcoat. He cursed like he straight black guy hood. Like, so I'm listening to it and I'm like, my heart breaking. Like, I want to sit in there like, I'm kind of like choked because it's like the audacity. And I'm listening. I'm like, Man, I should tell right
And they
now.
put that on
Nah,
there. I get it though,
crazy.
right? But they giving you all
Yeah,
the
but you know,
emotions. Like, yeah,
but you know what's crazy is, even when I heard it, I never had in my mind that I still wanted to tell. It never crossed my mind like I should tell them. It never.
But imagine how many females are here that besides you.
Yeah.
That'll be like, what? Because it's heartbreaking.
Right.
I know you sit there.
Some women
You're like, damn.
Yeah, my heart
If fucking them just telling you listening to it.
I'm listening to it.
Boy,
I'm listening to it, so it wasn't like they was giving me no he said, she said. They put the visitor list out. The visitor list was consistent. I'm like, they were like, you know her? You know her? I'm like, nah, I don't know her, but I know the girl. Like, we had a bump and like, yo, like, you know, we had a situation. So it's like, damn, the audacity the week after, like, you really don't give a fuck. Like, but you kept showing me, but you know, you so caught up in emotion. You know, a guy, he taking care of you, you don't want for nothing. Y'all riding it out, but it was like.
Everyone knows prison is a serious matter. Prison is oppression. But nothing's worse than going to prison and not knowing what to expect. Or coming home after being incarcerated for years and not knowing what to expect. We help you here at Tales from the Jails. We offer consultation for those who are going to prison, also those who are coming home from prison, and also we have different features and options for those who are in prison. If you're looking for consultation to assist you in these matters, contact us, talesfromthejail.com. That's talesfromthejail.com. Book your consultation today.
After that, it was like the audacity. And then it was like, you know, when they let me hear the phone calls and you saying this, it was like, damn. So it's like, how many times you got to keep showing me? But it was like, all right. But I never, so my lawyer was like, can I speak to my client? Because he was his lawyer too. Like, you know, when he was catching his case with the guy. So they stepped out, they let me talk. So she hated, the district attorney, she hated me. I don't think that she felt like I was, and she just did not like me. But she was like, okay, suit yourself. Like, you don't want to tell. She was like, you know, he don't care about you. This, you hear the phone, they press the button. Like, they really had to tape out everything. So
the measures they use work with the mind and the heart.
Right.
They work with the mind, because that's the heart right there.
Right.
When I'm hearing my significant other in there, and I'm thinking I'm holding shit down. Right. And I'm like, hey, y'all playing a dirty ass game, but nigga, you out of pocket too.
Right. So they stepped out, and when they stepped out, it's just me and my lawyer. So he like, so what you want to do? I was like, what you mean? What I'm gonna do? He's like, and this how he told me. He's like, yeah, this nigga don't give a fuck about you. He's like, you think if it was the other way around that he would do this for you? He was like, listen to him. He was like, they gonna let you leave right now. And he was like, I was like, I can't. Cause you know, I just don't never want to be walking around, even though I'm a female and they might look at us different, but nobody want to be around nobody that's ratted and you know, because at the end of the day, I made the conscious decision to step up when this man left. Yeah. I made the conscious decision. I was enjoying the money too. I had to take accountability that I played in the situation. I couldn't be a victim because I knew what I was doing. He didn't force me to do it. It was just my loyalty to him put me in a position, and now it always.
You learned your lesson.
And absolutely.
Moving forward in life, I bet you never do it again.
Never. I don't even want to be around.
We'll get to all that. I want to stay in the mud right now.
Yeah, so they came, my lawyer, you know, called it back in. He was like, they signed the paper because what they got is a 501k plan. Like the K, you tell, you sign it.
But it's 5K1.
Yeah, 5K1. Right, you tell, it's basically like, you know, so they got this pyramid with all these guys. Now the guys that they got on the pyramid, it's like the dude, it's his friends, and it's the guys that I went on the run with. Yeah. Like, they was watching me. So they was like, I see you interacting, like, was you getting the drugs? I'm like, no, it was me. Like, it's my drug. Yeah. So they tell my lawyer, they were like, she mad. She slapped the paper down. Fine. She ain't gonna never see her daughter. She gonna get, you know, like, basically they playing dirty. You ain't gonna never see your daughter. You ain't coming home no time soon. This and that. I was like, I don't care. Take me back to the jail. Boy, when I got back in that
You was
county,
crying.
Crying in the river. You thought you was Justin Timberlake in that motherfucker. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That's when it started. Did you like when did you know like shit was really real? Because you wasn't sentenced yet. You still was just fighting. Like when did you get to the point like, man, I'm gonna have to sit in this motherfucker for some years, man.
So what happened was, okay, fast forward, I was in the county for 2 years, right?
That's a long time to be fighting a little case, man.
No, but let me tell you how deep it is, right? So during the whole 5 years, they kept having these little I'm thinking I'm going to court, I'm end up in the room again with some new stuff. Like they just keep pressing the button. They like, oh, we gonna give her time, we gonna break her.
She was exactly.
Every time it's like no, and I got to the point where I kept telling my lawyer, yo, stop bringing me out for this because I'm not telling. Like if I'm not going to court to get sentenced, because I was trying to get sentenced to get out of the county because in Mama County it ain't nothing like they revolving doors. I'm in there for 2 years. It's people coming in here 5 times. I can't even get out one time. Like so I'm like, I don't want to come down here no more. I don't got nothing to say to these people. It was good to get a cheeseburger and a Coke every time I came. That's how the feds, they treat you good in the hotel. You ain't getting no bologna and cheese out. You get a burger. Right, you get a burger with a Coke soda. So I was looking forward to going there to get that good food. But at one point, it's like in 2 years, like, what are y'all doing? Stop. So what happened was the dude came home. He came home.
Who? What dude?
The one that I caught the charge for.
Wow. So you still in there?
So my whole thing was like, we was writing, but I wasn't really saying too much. My whole thing was like, you come home, right?
Right.
Cause you know how to get to a bag. I'm thinking like, you come home, I take the charge, cause you home.
Yeah, you got it.
You gonna make sure my daughter good. You
good.
gonna make sure I'm good.
When
I come home, you gonna make sure I come home to a bag. Like I'm gonna go sit down because I'm thinking in my mind, they ain't gonna give me too much time. My lawyer like you might get probation, this and that, because you don't got a record.
For half a slab probation.
Yeah, because it's a scale.
Yeah.
It's now it was crack.
The crack is a whole
another story. So I'm thinking like, he gonna hold me down. So
did you try to reach out to him?
He came to see me one time.
Oh, he came to see you though. We ain't gonna dare me like
one time you said one time.
Oh, we ain't gonna crush you. We ain't gonna mash you. We just gonna smash you. We ain't gonna twist it yet.
He came to see me one time, and when he came to see me,
did y'all talk? Did y'all get some shit off your chest?
Nah, I was just happy. I was just happy.
From the person inside, you be so happy like that.
I was just happy.
Tail wagging.
And I seen like, okay, I'm gonna be good. So
he told you all that, be like, gosh.
But no, the thing is, the nigga was only home for 2 months. He caught a whole nother case in New York.
What?
He might as well. He did like mad year, more than 10 years off of it.
Oh shit.
But let me tell you, once he got locked up, guess what they did? Sentenced me.
So as soon as he got locked up,
they just really wanted him. And once he got locked up, even though it wasn't federal, he was in jail. They was happy. They was like, we don't need her no more. She ain't tell her. Let's send her to
So
court.
You think you ready to get what? Come right home?
Because I'm thinking no. Because you gotta look. I've been in the county for 2 years, so I'm thinking I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh no. I went to.
Your lawyer may say, yo, they trying to give you something.
No, see with the feds, is no way around the guidelines.
There's no way around it. Yeah.
So I had to, because when I'm in there, I'm studying the charts, the levels, because they got different levels. The levels here, the categories go this way. So I'm looking, my level was like on level like 10, it was like a low level. But look, check it. I didn't know by me catching, when I was younger, catching them shoplifting charges, it moved me over.
Wow.
Shoplifting charges, moved you over.
You time for cases you done did time. They say, oh yeah, she was like this before, did time this, but we can put this on this chart. They'll move her over here. And this ain't even about your charge. That shit give you 3, 4 more years added to the sentence that you're supposed to get for your initial count.
Exactly.
But go ahead.
They told me, so I go to court. I never forget. I look back at my mom, my dad.
You ain't thinking you ready to get the sentence you ready.
Nah. So they was like, They was like, cause you know they do the pre-sentence report,
Yeah,
you go see all that. I
Because they
did
come
all
see
that.
you like a day before.
Yeah, the day
right?
before.
Yeah, the day before you go to
So they tell you, you know, you in this guideline. So I'm thinking like I'm getting 24 months. 24 months is time served. Man, listen, they said 48 months, 48 to 54 months, category 3.
And they got to sentence you between that 48 to 54. She took the top end or the low end?
She took the low end.
Or she gave it 48?
She gave me the 48.
Because she could have gave it 54.
She could have gave it 54.
And walked away smiling.
So you had to do 2 more years.
2 more years. So
2 more years. I know you was 6 Minaj.
Man.
That's Nicki Minaj.
Oh, man, I was, my heart dropped. I turned around because my dad is like a real emotional person, and my dad was crying. My mom was crying. My dad was crying. I turned around, I just was telling my dad, I was like, I'm gonna be good, like I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, because I'm the only girl, I'm the oldest, so it's like they was just like so disappointed because I worked. I had a job for the state, like I literally had a career, like a good job. And my mom and them, when I called the church, was like, "You always at work. How the hell you catch it?"
Let me ask you this. Right? In hindsight, thinking now, just thinking back, do you think you did that for the love of a man, or for you just get some money? You wanted some money.
The love of a man.
Ain't that crazy, man? When you sit back and think on it, man, and be like, damn, because you had a great job and everything. Like you evidently money, you was making your own money.
And you know what?
And a lot of people can't identify what you just said, and that's growth.
And you know what it is? It pisses me off that I look back at it and looking at it now, like I never shared this. Like I literally went to school for nursing. So they told me, I talked to the admin before I applied and everything, and they was like, you know, you can do it. I got all the way through, and when it was time for the boards, the charge came up. So you need to tell me y'all got my money. Y'all telling me I have to pursue this career just to get to and they said, oh, and then it's like, oh, with feds, you can't get your federal charges expunged. You have to get a presidential pardon. The packet is this thick, so it's discouraging anybody.
That's something new to me.
You didn't know that? Yeah,
this is something. You hear that? For all the federal parolees is out there in the streets and all that, if y'all didn't know, because I did 21 years in this. I never know. Yeah, I did 21 years straight.
Well, it's like that with the state.
Then went back to
no, with the state, you can get expunged.
If you work for any state or public, anything in the state, you cannot get expunged. I've tried for the last.
No, but I'm saying like they wiped. My friend just went and got masked up, took it off her record. They
Yeah,
had, like,
it's certain programs you can do. So yeah.
She went
to
to
work
work
for the public, you cannot get it expunged.
Oh wow.
Well, I didn't know, but
if you work for any state,
they just clearly said,
wow,
you have to get a presidential pardon. The packet is this thick, so it's already discouraging you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like filling out all that. So I can't even elevate my career. And you know how you got so much potential. You know where you come from. You know where you could be at. And it's like, I got to stay with mid-level. So it's going to always make me motivated to do more because I have to, because I can't do nothing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. So you both y'all got sentenced, right? Mm-hmm. Can y'all get individually describe y'all first night inside the prison? Like now you going upstate to the Fed, and you going to the county. What was it for you?
You know what? At that moment, I was just like, wow, I'm really in this place. Like it didn't hit me like that first night. I think it took a little minute because I had to think about like, wow, like I'm really about to be in here.
And you pregnant.
And I'm pregnant.
That's a double.
So I was just looking around like, I don't fucking belong here. Like I'm not ever.
Did you cry?
Did
you ever cry?
I didn't cry.
I did a lot of times.
I didn't cry because I think I knew that I was gonna come home. Like I wasn't gonna do too much time.
Right.
So
I
knew I wasn't gonna do a lot of time. So in my mind, I just knew, okay, it's just the holidays. It might take a little longer than expected, but I kept calling home like, did you talk to the people? Is my paperwork on their desk? I'm forcing it, yeah. But I didn't cry, but I knew that it was going to be a little wait.
Yes,
so I just had to pretty much just buckle down and just say, you know what, it is what it is. I'm in here. I just gotta switch up my, where I'm at. I'm in here. There's nothing I can fucking do.
Baby moving in your stomach.
Everything.
Just feel a bit kick it at night. Tired.
sleeping on hard ass, beds,
Mm.
uncomfortable, cold, not eating properly because the shit they feed you is BS.
Mm-hmm.
But I got cool. One of my cousin's mom was there, and she worked in the kitchen. So she used to look me out. She used to bring food back to the tier.
Okay.
So shout out to her. She used to
Yeah.
used to look me out. So you know people. So and some of the CEOs knew me. I'm not from the streets. In that hindsight. So the CEOs used to be like looking me out because they knew me.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll make sure like Sherilyn, you good? Like you need anything? So that kind of helped out too. But it was hell because I was in there with dope fiends, crackheads, young girls that was just getting caught up in dope, and I'm just like, I mean,
Why am I
come from
here?
this, come from this. So it was a little different. It was different.
Mm.
It was definitely hard taking showers with one shower, all these ladies, arguments, people arguing over remote controls, over stupid ass shit. I'm just like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here, like ASAP.
Mm.
But I just took it under the chin. Just did what I did.
Your first night, what was it for you? How was it?
Honestly, my first night, when I got to the feds and they classified me because I went to Danbury.
They say Danbury like that for the minute anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody Connecticut.
Right, let me tell you, when I
Danbury,
went to, so mind you, I told you I was in the county for 2 years, so I'm already over it.
it's way
Now,
better
my
than
first
Danbury.
2 years I cried a lot. Man, they used to be like, I ain't want to be bothered. But my first day in the feds, they classified me to the camp.
Oh, you went to the camp.
Well, I walked in there, I thought I was in college. I said, okay.
This is what I did.
And they was like, I could go outside.
Yeah.
And it's nighttime outside. Like, I could literally just walk out the door. So my first night was just like, I'm here. Like,
Yeah, opposed to the county, it was like.
That's how it was in the state though. Maybe
I said opposed to being in the county and then going there.
Behind the wall, those are people that's doing 10+ years.
And the food was good. And
What they had the first night?
We had buffet style, real food. Like it was buffet, like real pancakes, like real eggs, strawberries, fruit, different kind of juices. Like I'm like,
and then y'all see the reason why Trump said.
She like, okay, this 2 years gonna be easy.
Right.
But y'all see the reason why Trump said he stopped funding the federal system. He said he can't close them all down, send them home. They home then. He said that shit. He said send them down.
Yeah, they can't. But
he
no.
said we're wasting money with these camps. We gotta keep putting all this money to keep these joints operable. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
You can't do things at home.
Yeah, you can home, but the thing is, when I got there, I met this girl. She passed away while we was in jail. Me and her got real close.
Oh, she died.
She died.
No,
she had lupus.
Dang.
And in there they really don't have like the proper the health care and all that. And they had sent her to I think it was Colorado or somewhere. They sent her to another jail where they got better medical.
Yeah, it's called a medical. It's called Care Level 3.
Yeah, and her and her sister had caught charges together. They was from Miami.
Oh, they co-defendants.
Co-defendants. And me and her had got real close, and she was telling me, like, you can get a year off your sentence if you go through a drug program. So, my antennas peaked, so she wrote the letter for me. And this when it got real, they sent me in the wall.
Mm.
The drug program is in the prison.
Oh, wow.
Want to go to a drug program.
But I wanted that year off, but boy, when I got in there.
Where you go? What they said you did?
No, the camp. I went inside.
Danbury got a camp too.
Oh, so Danbury got a.
They had a camp and a prison right next door. I went inside the gate.
Okay. So you didn't know you had to go to the gate. They woke you up one day.
They woke me up and was like, pack up, going
Where?
to the drug program. When I went in there.
Put the cuffs on you and everything.
No.
Because we go to camp, they don't cuff you.
They ain't cuff me because I wasn't like high level.
Yeah, you just.
But I went into.
But you still gotta follow rules in there, like you doing time inside.
Did you rethink your decision? Would you think like, hold on, I shouldn't do that?
Yeah, you did. You know she did. She's like, yeah, fuck this.
I was like,
send me back in that camp.
yeah, because it was different, and the camp was so serious that you do any infraction, you're done.
Get kicked out. Yeah,
You get
they
kicked
catch
out.
you with a cigarette.
And they got it's called the shoe, where people go at if you get in trouble. They got a county jail inside of the jail. So it's like a whole high rise, like a building where people go at in the shoe.
The shoe is segregation housing you.
Exactly. Yeah, they get real in there.
They out in the shoe.
Segregation housing you.
People be in there screaming, going crazy. So it was real. When I got in there, I was like, oh my God.
AKA the whole.
They had women walking around that looked like y'all, like.
They weren't looking like me.
Not
they probably was looking like me. They was going to the
I'm saying, like, they looking like real men. I was like, oh, where am I at? Like, I never seen so many women that look like, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
And then, as soon as you come in, here they come with the care package. I'm good.
Yo, let's get it.
Leave me alone.
That's true what
So
they
you said
said.
you get notes? Did you ever get
Yes, I came
They
because
try to do
we had the
things,
program, right? We had the program. So in the drug program, you got to go through all these different programs, 12 steps. You have to literally get up every morning.
Because it's a program.
Because
It's like our day.
Yeah, you have to go. You ain't no sleeping in, ain't no
Yeah.
nothing. You getting a
Because
job.
you gotta earn this
You gotta
year off.
earn
So
this
it's
year
like,
off.
We ain't give you no year
No,
off
they ain't
for
giving
free.
it to you.
This like a baby boot camp.
Man, I came back one day. It was a care package on my bed, a sweatsuit, some sneakers,
Brand new shit.
candy bars. I'm like, who sent this?
Take it back.
So did you find out and put it there?
Yes, I found out and put it there, and I'm like, oh no, this girl would
So
not.
you bagged it all up or you kept it?
No, I kept it.
You kept it? Oh, you
You ate that little cake.
You got a girlfriend after that.
So how did you find out when she came and was like, yo, you know I put that there?
Nah, because the way the program is, they have different classes, but we all live in one dorm. Yeah. So it's people that was there already before I came. So it's like people come, they graduate, but it'd be like it's out in. Right. So it was her friend was in the drug program. So her friend told me who it was. But me, I'm naive to the, I'm thinking that they being nice. I didn't think that it was like,
that's crazy.
You hear stories, but she would not leave me alone.
What's her name?
I ain't gonna put her out here.
All right. How much time she had?
Oh my gosh, she had a lot of time. She had like 20-something years.
Oh wow.
She was
trying to make us stay
She had 20-something years.
She home now?
She home now doing amazing. She doing amazing.
Oh, okay.
They got when I say she doing amazing, she doing amazing. But she was crazy. I always tell her, I'm like, girl, you crazy.
You still keep in contact with her?
Yeah, she a super dope person, but I used to be telling her yo, you gotta chill, you gotta relax, you doing too much. Because I will never forget. All we used to be thinking is, they got more time. She gonna take my year. She gonna take my year. All I used to be thinking is she gonna take my year. So she was so aggressive and crazy that I'm I just want to go home. She live in another dorm way over there. We cool, but you gotta chill because I ain't want no problem.
What she was saying to you?
Now she just was how a person just always come around, and there's always
being nice, like a man.
Like a man.
Trying to
finesse.
Yeah.
And I used to and then you could tell that she had how you could just push a button. The eyes never lie. You could look in a person's eyes and tell them they ain't got it all there. There's only gonna take one little button to push and it's gonna set them off. Yeah. So I used to just be I used to just play cool.
You might try to push that button.
But they kept saying everybody kept saying she was a loose.
Yeah.
And I'm I don't want
she chose you.
Right. And I'm they always tell me I'm always too friendly. You just gotta be no.
So what would your advice be for some young women that's going to jail and can't, they gotta go. If you had to give some advice to them, would you tell them that friendly shit, keep that?
Yeah, keep it to a minimum because you get dumb women in there. They try to wing you in with things, and once you cross that line, it comes a whole nother.
So you're being ready to get rocky.
Because see me, I'm the type of person I disappear, but I ain't gonna tell you it used to be times where I used to disappear and go in the thing. She used to come in the dorm. I wrote books. I wrote 3 books. So I got books talking about this stuff, how I used to be coming in, and you can't have nobody inside of the unit, because if them girls tell, you can get in trouble.
Yeah.
Man, that girl came in the dorm. I said,
Did
girl,
you tell her to come in there?
no, because I wouldn't come out.
She was following.
She never seen me. I used to be like, I came in, I was like, bro, you don't get out of here, you won't get me in trouble.
And what she said?
She was like, just come outside and talk to me. I'm like, oh.
Especially if she got 2 years and she knows she only got about 3 or 2.
I'm like,
did you straighten her along a little bit? I got reason to believe you was dipping in the towel.
I did.
Try to keep your head
No,
out.
I did. I was just being nice, and nice got me. Look, I was being nice, and nice ended up giving me a girlfriend that I didn't ask for.
It gets deep.
It ended up giving me a girlfriend that I didn't ask for, and she was aggressive, and she didn't want nobody talking to me. I disappeared, and it was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna take my years. So I just was like, I gotta.
So how that work out? You trying to hide?
She got sent to the shoe.
You was cool with that, like, oh yeah.
I didn't want her to get sent to the shoe.
was
I
happy.
didn't know you don't wish that on nobody.
No, but if for you,
But she was fighting somebody else, and she got sent to the shoe. So I was like, I felt bad because she was a good person, like I said.
Yeah.
She was a good person, but it was just like, I ain't gotta worry about that no more because I don't want my year to. Because all I was thinking is, if I react to how she's coming and I'm gonna lose my year, I want to go home.
Yeah.
Cause you know when I was in the feds, like I ain't had no visits. Like my mom and them came to see me like one time. It's like 2.5 hour drive. Like so I wasn't getting those visits. Yeah. So it was like I want to go home.
Yeah.
Like you're not about to take my year. Go ahead.
Did y'all ever get into a fight in there?
Never. I almost did.
Almost.
But it was something about that. It was an AG in there. They call themselves AG.
What's AG?
It's like the aggressor.
Oh, okay.
The AG.
Yeah. So I was pregnant, so they knew that it was kind of like she probably not going to go that route. But she was being nice. Like, if you want to watch my TV, because it take like a month for you to get like all your stuff, like the sweatsuits. It take a while. You got to be there like 90 days or something before you can order like big stuff. So she kept asking me like, if you want to watch my TV, I'll leave the pool. You can watch the TV. But I wasn't thinking like she was a little older, so I'm not thinking she trying to push up on me. So I'm like, okay, no problem. You can leave it, I'll put it up for you, blah, blah, blah. Because I was still waiting for my TV to come and stuff. So one day she just flipped out. I guess she was like, bitch, you ain't making no moves. Bitch, give me my shit. She started tripping out. We started arguing. I started arguing with her so bad. She was like, oh, you don't even know who your baby dad is. I said, bitch, you don't even know me. You fucking crackhead. I started going in. I went in so bad, I done bust a vessel with my eye. They done, the sergeant came down. They got to put a report in because I had threatened her because I was like, bitch, I will bust you upside your head with a fucking bag of rocks in here. Like, don't play with me. Because, I was pregnant. So it was like, bitch, whatever I got to do is going to happen. So, make a long story short, the CEOs, like I said, they used to fuck with me. So they knew that she was kind of off.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady was like, no, like she started with her first, blah, blah, blah. So they moved her. She hated me after that. Every time she used to see me, she used to say shit. I'm like, bitch, I don't want to shit for nobody. Any little thing, they would think that you want to be with them or you're their girlfriend. So just for advice, y'all, do not take nothing from nobody.
Not unless it's your people that you know.
Yeah, not even your peoples, because I had people that was in there that I knew from the streets, from my town. Old girl was messing with somebody in there. The fucking girlfriend got mad at me. I don't even know you. Like, I know her. She from my town. She got mad at her because she was looking me out, helping me cook. Because, I never cooked in no microwave. I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. They had to show me the ropes. And she was from my town, so I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking she, just looking me out. The girlfriend was pissed. The girlfriend was like, oh, yeah, bitch, I gotta get the fuck. I gotta get out of here.
We got to go. And a lot of y'all do, man. A lot of y'all will go to jail. Men, women, child, old. And it's just the nature of the beast, man. People think they got a chance to do things and can get away. That's cool too. But if you do get caught, these are facts that you have to stand on. We're not telling you this like this is a glory or gold, and this is a definition of way of life. No. For those people that gotta go, it takes some advice. Do not be in there thinking shit sweet, borrowing, and ha-ha, kiki, and yes, and baby sweat.
It come with a price.
Definitely.
So how did y'all meet? How did y'all meet each other?
Well, we from the same town.
Okay.
When we
met each other when we was younger.
Yeah. Like
okay.
we go with different crews, but but for some reason we always like
Connected.
And every time we see each other, we just always like show each other love. And she was away, and I was looking for her. I had no idea that she was in jail. And then I seen her. I'm like, where you was at? Like, and she, and then she told me, and then we just never lost touch after that.
I want both of y'all to give me a description. Y'all go one at a time. You wouldn't want to go first, but when it was coming towards that date y'all know it was time to go. That last day coming. Throughout the whole, each one of y'all experiences, how that felt, that day coming up, and that day, what it was like for each one of y'all. Like that day, we finally released from all the bullshit that transpired prior.
I actually was excited, but I knew that I wasn't going home yet, so it wasn't over for me.
Which means you gotta elaborate.
So for me, I didn't go home. With the feds, when they let you out of the drug program, you have to go to a halfway house for 6 months.
Okay.
So I didn't get to come home.
But that's still.
It's still home, but you gotta look, you still in jail. You still being monitored. You still in the dorm with a whole bunch of girls.
Well, I don't know. I had it sweet a little
They used to
bit.
be stealing my stuff because with the feds, I was in Kentuck, so it was mixed with the feds and the state.
It's a Kentuck.
New York.
Oh, wow. Kentuck everywhere.
Yeah, because I think y'all got one here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the one in Newark on Freela Highland. So it was like the guys on one side and the girls on this side. So the feds, they not sending you back. You get more lenient
you do.
than the state. The state, boy, they kept shutting the doors.
I'm talking about any little thing.
Yeah, any
The feds want to give you a chance to go out here and try to thrive. Like, you got to get them 4 or 5 girls to even think about sending you to a rehab, let alone jail.
Right.
Like, they just, like, I don't know how the state is, but you probably, because I heard I had a homie that got caught with a balled up beer can in his backyard and he was seen in Violating because he was not allowed to drink.
Yeah.
See, the feds will let you.
Yeah, the feds really, like, that's why I'm saying, like, when you catch a federal case, like, you know it's something. Because they not coming for nothing.
Yeah.
Because they not wasting their time. Yeah. When they come, they know what they're coming for. And if you in, like, you know, the halfway house, they're not sending you back just because, like, you got to really do something detrimental.
To go back fighting or something like that.
Exactly. So, you know.
But you say you wasn't home, but that, I felt good when I was happy. I was, when I went back to these violations, I never had happy.
You went back for a violation?
Yes, I got caught with a fire, not because I was trying to run around and warn people and nothing like that. But I still had to grow up.
Expose your business to millions of potential consumers and clients. If no one knows who you are, you don't make any money. Put your logo here. Add your business here. They say when you're green, you grow, but when you're ripe, you're rotten. That means those who aren't moving forward is standing still. Marketing is everything. Grow your business today. Product placement, brand exposure, merchandise display. It's time to put your business and your brand in front of millions of potential clients. Call 267-534-5053. That's 267-534-5053. It's time to grow.
My thing to this day, I love fireworks, but I'm not going to, because of my nature, I'm not going to let nobody come in here and do nothing to us.
Right.
You come busting in the studio thinking you going to get me. No, I'm firing your ass up.
Right.
And that's just it. But I'm not out here breaking no laws. I'm not out here. I'm protecting me and mine.
Right.
And that's what I got caught with. But still no excuse.
Right.
I wasn't supposed to have a gun. I got caught.
How long did they send you back?
I just did. I'm smart.
Right.
I was in the state.
Right.
So when I got into the state, my lawyer just had him up here interviewing. Dave Meshach, shout out, love you to death. He's a very good lawyer in Philadelphia. And I'm like, yo, listen, I know I'm not going to be there.
Right.
What's the next step? I already owed the Fed 8 years supervisor.
Right.
So I'm already, that's what I'm worried about.
Worried about them, right.
I'm like, listen, let's get this to the middle. He's like, man, I'll take the deal. I don't want no one or nothing because I got to move the state.
Right.
I've never been upstate. I said, man, give me a county bid, which is 11-23.
Right.
And I'm like, telling them to put 5-10 years probation on it. I know they can probably load it up with probation, especially if you give me 11-23. Right. He goes in there, razzle dazzle, get the 11-23. He comes back up, see me in court. I'm like, they say, like, well, I got to deal with 11-23 months to do in the county jail. So I'm like, all right, bet. I ain't worried about that. How much probation they give? This is the hard part. Yeah. See, I'm against the state. That's the thing. None. I'm like, why that paper ain't signed?
Right.
Because I already knew me, I'm the type of dude, I know how to get my punch over, but I'm talking, man.
How did you get over from?
Look, listen, I'm about to get the whole story. When I get my 1123 to do in the state, I got to come back to the family to hear my what is it called? When violation of parole.
Yeah.
I see her, she give me an 18-month hit. Because it's just a 922 G over here, it's not a violent crime, 18-month hit. But you got to go over here and do the 1123 first. And then come back and give me the 18 months.
That's what they don't
So
want
they
to
No, but listen, the story ain't done. Send me back. I go over there, call a lawyer. They send me back, man. Go holler at my judge. Just send me to 1123. Get a little for my brother. He helped out. I ain't had any money. My brother right here. He gets me a hearing. Yo, Your Honor, man, he got to go over there and do about 6-7 years. And, lawyers is good.
Right.
But he already see that I'm on probation with the feds.
Right.
He's like, oh, shit, 1123 months ago, listen, I'm going to parole me to the feds. So the state paroled me. The feds got to come get me because I owed them 18 months.
Right.
So I did both times in one.
Oh.
So they said if I only had to do 6 months in the feds, I came home because the state paroled me to the feds. So whenever the feds done with me, he done. Yep, so I just went back by the grace of God, alhamdulillah, and I'm done there. Like that 18 months was after the 21 years.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, like what type of fool idiot I am. But
Oh, you talk about me.
The show's not about me. The show's
Right,
about
right.
me. And I say that to say, like, because I came home for the 6 months and a half when I was doing this time of violation. I was the first time I ever seen it.
Right.
Because I wasn't supposed to go home in 2029. I got indicted to give you 420 months. Trump passed
Ain't that crazy with them months? That's why when they said the feds, I be like, when they be saying months, I start adding up like it's 12 months in a
It
year.
took me about 3 days. Probably 4 or 5 was done when I came.
Oh,
I had to learn. So,
You be calculating like, oh,
yeah, it takes you like that. You get 60 25 years, 60 out of 40. I still got all these months.
right.
Baby, so the shit just gets crazy. So now, what I was just talking about, but the head wrap. So when I first came home, I got immediate release. I came home in 2021. As soon as COVID just started, I made it out right before.
Oh, you did good.
Because they said the jail turned to hell.
Right.
And my judge granted me immediate release because Trump made the crack ratio 18-1 instead of 1-1.
Right.
So now it's up to the judge. They can keep your sentence
Or they can let you
they
go.
sentence you or let you go. And the judge, I wouldn't even talk. Like I like the thing.
But you know what? That's what you gotta do. Like some
You got
people
to talk. I got to
literally
keep myself at the mercy of the court. I
Right.
did that. I learned my lesson. Yeah, I just want to see a bird on the wire and a cat on the
Right.
This is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And she was like, you
Little
know what?
shit
This
that
is
matters.
Boy, she older black lady, man.
Right.
She was like,
They understand.
you know what? Man, she had Parkinson's real bad. But we were like, don't do that. I said, bro, I'm not sitting between y'all. I'm laughing at this lady on my phone.
Yo, did she pass
But I
away? She passed away, didn't she?
Huh?
Did she pass away?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just suck.
No, he didn't tell you don't be there last
Yeah, he's like, but I understand it though, because he got all these young kids coming through the
They don't
fence.
know better.
So he looking at me like, yeah, he's the same one.
Right.
You know, but he don't go get me. So I understood why he said, but I'm like, I had to let him know, like, no, I'm not one of them.
Right.
I'm ready to cry this nigga,
Right.
start shaking just like her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not trying to be fun.
Right. I'm
You know what
ready
I'm
to
saying?
go
But I'm
home.
like, yeah, and she let me come home, but they gave me 6 months. They let me come straight home because they overturned my sentence. They give me immediate discharge, no halfway house, no nothing. So
That
I
was good.
for 3 years.
Yeah.
I kept my violation 3 years that I was home with the gun. But then when I come home after the violation, I'm sweating in that halfway house. I'm in there like, man, see if you can give me 6 months. He's like, man, I might give you 3. I'm like, 3? Damn, man.
You want to
I'm
go
in there
home?
the 18 months I just did was the worst time of my life. It was worse than the 21 years I did straight, worse than the 3 years I did prior fighting homicide charges. When none of that together could just 18 months. Out of 18 months, I might have cried 9 of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in that joint because I'm older than I got a son.
You older, you more wiser.
Now, yeah, I got property. Not property. I say property. I had an apartment. I got my best friend right here. My apartment gave me $2,800 a month. I do 2 years. He paid his rent. This made that. I'm talking about when he got his own career that he got to work.
That's amazing.
And then everybody don't got that in life.
No,
I'm
you
talking
gotta
about
have
that's 1 in 100. I got a vehicle that got took it. I'm grown now, paying bills now. I got credit cards now. I know what it feels like to be like, damn, when I catch this violation. So that 18 months, man, I'm talking about that 18 months was like 18,000 years. So you can imagine how I was for that 6 months.
Right.
I wanted, halfway house. So I'm every day, you know, every picture when they got to do a miracle round, get signed off by the ward and all that. Then they send it to the halfway house to approve because I've never been to, because they asked you been to the halfway house before. Jack that over and tell me. I'm like, no, I ain't never been there.
Right.
So I should be a swear. You know what I'm saying? And they gave me the 6 months.
Right.
I was so happy, man. He called me to the back. He date me back. I'm walking back there. It's like
It feels so good, right?
No, I'm talking about the walk back there. Because you don't know.
No,
I don't know if they gave me 2 months, 1 month.
Right.
I don't know what they gave me.
Right.
And I'm going in there, I'm like, what I get, man? He's like, man, I got good news and bad news. I'm like, all right, you know they probably gave me 2 months.
Bad news first.
He's like, the bad news is, I ain't gonna get to see your face no more. I'm like, what you mean by that? Good news is they gave your ass 6 months. Yeah, right. I'm in there hollering and
Right.
but I got my hand with I had my wife. I had a job, my man got me a good job, he got me on to this, doing this, and they let you out. When you show them that you can go, and I already had my stuff.
Right.
Like we together because I just was out. I had my birth certificate, I had my ID, so you know they give you passes.
They get to go do your thing, that's what they did.
Then when you get a job, you know in Philadelphia, you know you get to be out for your 8 hours every day.
Right.
Now I'm out from 7 in the morning to 8:30 at night. You know you got to call every other hour,
Right.
check and all that. Now I'm getting weekend passes. I leave Friday, don't come back to Monday.
I never got that.
What? We had no job then.
I did have a job.
Ever did you have a job?
Let me tell you, was you in halfway house to the feds?
Yes, kids up.
I had a job, but I never got weekend passes to go home. You know why? Because basically, they didn't make me stay the whole 6 months because I did have a job. But let me tell you, when I did have a job, I was working at McDonald's, a big downgrade. I didn't care.
No, but still working.
No.
Don't you dare say that again.
Right.
It's not no big deal.
You're right.
You know them motherfuckers laying out, you driving outside the studio today, you gonna see them motherfuckers laying all out on the street. There ain't no big deal.
No, but let me tell you, they were trying to give me something back. They were trying to give me something back. I was working at the McDonald's in my town. They was trying, because everybody knew I was home. So you know how it is when you come home, the guys they just was hating. They tried to give me something back. They was calling my probation officer lying. So I quit the job and I started working in East Orange because I'm like, man, I gotta get out of here. Like, it was bad. I'm like, I ain't even go like.
Yeah, I was getting money pass. Holidays, when the holiday comes, because I was in there for 6 months. Like Christmas, I was in there for Thanksgiving and all that. I'd be out for like 4 days straight.
You know, I think I was in the halfway house for 3 months.
Yeah,
I did 3 months and I came home. And when I came home, I was on probation for 5 years. And I kept a job. My friend, when I came home, she got me a job. And I worked at the job. I got off. I got early release after being on federal probation for 3 years. They turned in my last 2 years.
Man. I'm gonna be a free man since 1996.
I know you can't wait. It's when I got that, I cried. Because it was hard because it was like they were saying you can't be around people that got records. You can't. And I'm like, everybody in my family got a record. Everybody you know. So it's like if you be around a person, God forbid, you going back.
Yeah, they can lock you up. They can give you
It was very
because it's written in this.
It's written in the paper.
If you can't say nothing. Like they won't be petty most of the time. Like yo, that's like if they want.
They could.
That's something that they want to send you smooth back.
Yeah, because we had guys come on the podcast that was on papers and then they PO stopped them. Oh, what you doing on that podcast?
Man, me!
Really?
Man, we had a big time guy from my city, man. Shout out Cad, man. Stand up, man. Mr. Cad, man. And he's in a big time case, man. He got a lot of, I'm not going to go into his case, but he's a high profile figure of this city and of his case. Man, the PO was found out we was on. My PO contacted me and called, and my PO know I do this. And like I said, we don't promote jail up here. We talk about fact selling.
Right.
Because this goes on. For all you motherfuckers that think y'all out there staying on business and all that, if you gotta come to this jail before death, this is what you will go through. So this is why we put this truth out here.
Right.
And my PO knows a good joint.
Right.
My people was just up here the other day, last week, because I'm ready to get off.
Wednesday.
We had a lawyer up here we talked to.
Was it Thursday?
But they got word of me and him up here doing it. We both on federal parole. And they called me down there, and I just seen him.
I know you right, like.
He called me down there like a Thursday for the federal business DMC on 7 Courts. I just seen him Monday here. Yeah, I'm telling him the whole time. I'm like, bro, you know what to do? The rent is such and such, and I got you on such and such. I think it's going down again. You talking about me, I mean, I'm like, that's my whole thing. Like,
Right,
you just
like
seen
you just
me.
see me.
Why you
going
damn? Why you? Because you usually come see wherever I'm at.
Right.
You know, only time you gotta go to the building
It's when it's something wrong.
because they come and take a piss in the cup.
Right.
On the
When
side
they
of the
tell you
street.
to come in, you start.
You
That heart
already
start
know.
beating.
I'm down there like, I get down there, he like, yo, y'all did a big interview with Kevin Bowman, man. You know, he got a JB in this. And I'm like, oh no, I ain't set that up. You know, I go through my brother. He ain't got no rep. And he like, well, yeah, I know what y'all up there doing. It's a positive thing. I love it, but you cannot be up there talking no known convicts that's in parole, and you in parole in my heart. He's like, listen, you ready to get off? You can do all that shit soon in my heart.
So what did y'all have to do? Like cancel or you?
No. We did it. We already did. They seen the after.
Oh, the after.
Yeah, and it went viral, so that's why everybody saw it.
Yeah.
It went viral, so it's like
He's like, yo,
you couldn't hide.
Like, I didn't know this platform was this big. Man, my supervisor, like, he in there trying to read. I'm like, man, but we ain't up there promoting no violence.
You just talking.
He like,
Yeah.
but he like, it's a good job.
Right.
But y'all got
Y'all
convicts
like,
coming up there.
oh, so
Like cold-blooded men and like Garanimals,
yeah.
and we put away like
And they don't want that what y'all do.
No, they think we coming up with a massive scheme, but we not. We
Right.
spreading
Awareness.
at an alarming rate.
Aware, and it's moving too fast for them. So you know how they.
Yeah, they like, oh, and then the prominent people, like these people is prominent, but in inner city prominent.
Right.
Like I ain't saying prominent like Will Smith and you know all. I'm talking about like the figures of Philadelphia,
Right.
which is a big stage also.
Yeah.
So it's not just Philadelphia. Like if a figure come out of Trenton,
Right.
that's a prominent person of Trenton
Right.
roots. So it's like, yo, hold up.
Y'all
goddamn
that
it.
slow down.
And the whole thing is like, what y'all talking about?
What y'all
Make sure
talking
y'all ain't trying to start no motherfucking revolution or something. And I get it though.
Right.
I get it because I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Right.
Like I said, I'm a rehabilitated or recovering convict.
Right.
And I like to put it out there like that because I still have times I got to like, you know what I mean, shake it off and get to myself and like, all right, this the part, it's a grind, it's a grind, it's a grind, same way in the street, it's a grind, it's a grind. Ain't nothing worth having that ain't worth
Work for it.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So it is what it is with me at the end of the day. But like I said, to go back to the halfway house, I was so happy to get there. Like that was free to me. Even though it's locked up and
Right.
like you said, it's still locked up and still by BOP policy.
Right.
You do camps and all that.
Count.
Right
You
up.
got the write-ups.
All that.
What do they call them? Shots.
Shot. You get a shot. You get a shot. That's a write up. So
Right.
I'm like, yeah, but I wasn't worried about. I'm home.
I was like, yeah.
I'm not never there. I come there to go to sleep with.
That was good.
I come there at 8 o'clock and like shower. By the time I get out, to talk to a couple guys, I'm going to sleep. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. And then Friday, as soon as I come back on Friday, scan my ID at 8 o'clock at night, scan. You got to come back scan.
Right.
I scan it again. Hey, I'm on my pass. I don't come back till Monday, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I didn't experience all that part, but yeah. It was.
Well, how did you feel though? Let's get back there. Like, was you nervous?
I was nervous because I knew that, like I said, when I went to jail, I lost everything. I had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So when you used to live in a certain way, and you used to
Having stuff,
like I had nothing. The only thing I had was a car. That was because the guy paid for it. It was cash. I owned the car, so I lost I ain't had no clothes, no nothing. I ain't had nothing. So you know me, I'm thinking again. Here come the finessers, and it's like I got it. Like I don't know what to do. I ain't have nothing. He ain't leave nothing. I came home to nothing. He went back to jail. I ain't had no money, no nothing. So it's like I was nervous because it's like my mom could only do but so much, and it's like I gotta put my feet to the pavement. Like what am I gonna do? So I was nervous because it's like I'm coming back out to society. Like I don't got nothing. You can't be around certain people, and it's like I don't got you had your man. Like you had your person that held you down to make sure when you came home you was gonna be good. I didn't have that. All my friends, my so-called friends that I had at the time, they snaked me. So it was like
what's next? Like what do y'all look like? What's
we
y'all main goal? What's y'all main goal that y'all trying to accomplish?
Take our podcast to the next level.
Okay.
We working on this. Like we want our podcast to be like on a different type of
Exactly.
So we keep working towards. Sometimes get frustrated. Like we might do like an interview and the sound ain't right. And you like, you
Yeah,
don't
we've
want to
been through
you don't want to put it out there, but we like, man, we trying, we working, we still put it out there because the interviews.
That's the mixtape phase.
Yeah.
You gotta go through it. We all been through it. The mixtape
So
phase,
like,
you gotta just keep.
And we get discouraged. I'm like, Boosie, like the sound is horrible, but we gotta put it out. We can't go interview these people and don't put it out there. Like,
Yeah.
and we'll tell them like, we so sorry that the sound ain't come right, because we was trying to do it different, like going to them instead of going to the studio. So where you got like, you know, the editor and he's doing everything. We try to do it different, and like some of them came out good, some of them the sound, but we ain't trying to. This is our year.
Yeah, just keep pushing because you know everybody goes through that phase, that mixtape phase, like is what I call it, of just trying to put things out where the sound isn't as clear, or you may lose footage, or something may happen. So, but that's all a part of the process. So just embrace it. But I'm glad y'all came up here today, man. I really appreciate it. This interview was like probably one of my favorite interviews. I can say, yeah. Because you know why? Because y'all gave a different. Y'all energy was like amazing, and then y'all also gave a different aspect. Like it is like crazy. So, y'all welcome to come up here anytime. We family now.
Yes, family. Yes.
So, where can they find y'all at online? What's y'all Instagram? Yeah.
So our Instagram is Queens Off Script. All one word, Queens Off Script. We have a YouTube channel, Queens Off Script, where we put the podcast together on YouTube.
Okay.
I also have I have two more Instagrams, Keeping Dior and Damn Dior. So Keeping Dior is the page that I have for my son.
And I think we hit you up on that.
That's the one yeah. So I actually put it up for me and posted one video of him. He went viral.
Really?
And now I'm just J Mom.
Shout out to Jay, man.
Yeah.
Stay on the lookout for us. Just keep hanging on, y'all.
Yeah, well, we appreciate y'all for coming on the show, and
this was definitely a dope interview. I really enjoyed it. This
yeah,
was dope.
appreciate that.
Because we went on a podcast before and we won't talk about it. We'll get into that.
Yeah,
this was amazing. The energy, it was nice. Thanks for having me.
For sure. So we try, and y'all can find us, as y'all know, on all platforms: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, iHeartRadio, you name it. We everywhere. And this episode, as y'all know, is sponsored by TNS Media Group. Anything else you want to add, Young?
Man, stay out of jail, man. And this is just a women speaking to y'all, giving you their stand for their point of view of what they went through when they was incarcerated, how they, came through through their hardship and triumphs to where they're going to right now, man. So, pay attention, man, be aware. It's just not men doing it. It's women also. It's a fact. The jail cells is full of women too. So don't think because you're a woman you get a pass. No. They get your ass in there. Y'all better listen to these ladies and hear what they got to say, man, because it's nothing but truth. Like I tell y'all, we're going to bring y'all nothing but truths. It might sound crazy, it might be funny at times, but at the end of it all, it's nothing but truth.
Exactly. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Tales from the Jails. We out of here. We appreciate y'all.